Can we blame it on the ice storm? Maxine, can you hear me? Or am I still frozen? Streamlabs seems to think that I am live. Okay. Alright. I'm just going to move this over here. Might need a location for all this. Move this drink. Drink today is a Wagabakari masala chai. It's already cold. Okay. Alright. And the mouse, I'm just gonna throw here in the corner. Should be fine. Alright. This is the map from American Haptics. There we go. Figured we should brand spanking new. That's right, well. Break it in for our first stream, right? Celebratory? Yeah. It's a little bit warped. Okay, so configuration, let me see. So force 1.75U, enter, left shift, space, and backspace. So I haven't gotten oh yes, one. I'm gonna use it for the stream. Why not? I haven't gotten accustomed to split backspace and using what is usually the pipe for backspace, but I will admit it looks really nice, especially on 60%. It's like very symmetric, and you have this nice trapezoidal shape. I love that. But for today, since there is another column to the right, so I don't need to worry about symmetry as much, we'll do full backspace. So that means 3 2U stabs and 1 7U. I just want to make sure that this PCB is 7U compatible. It looks like it's split space compatible too, but I do not want to do 5 2U stabs. Okay. Alright, that looks good. 7U. So for those of you more experienced in streaming, where can I find out who is watching? Just on the 4 viewers? Okay. No worries. 1, 2, 3. 2 views. Okay. Creator dashboard. Okay. I do have it up on this other half of the panel, but the page has become unresponsive. Let's see if that works. 2 viewers. I know in my view I can see viewers in one stream, just like you can see the chat, but not necessarily actively still there. Oh, okay. Alright. And would it overview maybe? No. Stream manager. Okay, no worries. I can worry about it later. Yeah, this American Haptics mat sat in my closet for the better part of like a whole year, and so the way I folded it is still there. I haven't undone. Two. Stretch this out a little bit. This has a little bit of being rolled up. Okay. So, ingredients. Here we are, 205 G0. Oh yeah, that's the recommended fold. Yeah. And BDZ. Rest in peace, Prevail, keyboards, you will be missed. And each of the dedicated brushes for each of those lubricants. Here we are. That's the BDZ brush, this is the Krytox brush. Just gonna line these up. Next time I'll have to get better lighting. The shadows are quite twos for one stab. Yeah, again I do 25G0 on the housings and stem, and then XHG on the wire. I know sometimes when you have two different lubricants of different viscosities that are in direct contact with one another, you can have sometimes a settling effect where one kind of runs over the other. But this has worked for all my stabs with TX L stabs, Durock V2s, so it's been my technique for some time now. So since Juan is so enamored with my stabs, no guarantee it's going to work with these Swag Q stabs. But I use like a pretty significant glob of 205 in the housing. Almost to like where there's a near translucent film. The reason why I like both white and clear stabs when there's the option. I like to see how much lubricant is on there. And with that same large glob full, that's what I pass on to the same housing. Juan, you are too kind with those words. Thank you. Yeah, there definitely are some structural differences with these Swag Q stabs, so we'll find out how it goes. For the most part, they look, yeah, somewhere in between Durock V2 and Alice stabs. So I'm hoping they behave similarly. Again, pretty large blob right there, covering nearly the head of the brush. So I didn't have to go into work today. How was it for all of you? Did anyone have to go into work? works a little more than half the day, and they have the option to use paid time off, go home, or stay. So Melanie, which do you do? Seems like such a waste to use a half a day, but it is pretty bad weather. Also, you know how employers get angry when you use the paid time off that was given to you? Like, what nonsense? Yeah, we don't have any such thing as paid time off. Oh, Maxine, nice. Work from home and haven't gone out. That's kind of my plan too. I'm lucky that I'm on an outpatient kind of rotation, so I didn't need to go in today because clinic was canceled. But that's, yeah, as a salaried employee, I don't have any such thing as paid time off, and then basically we just, we sign a 4-year contract, so whatever they tell us to do, we do. The hospital gets federal Medicare dollars, more than double what we get paid, and we keep the rest for training us. 2 hours. Oh, they measure by hours, not like half days. Okay, paid time off went home. Oh, 190 hours. Okay. Yeah, Melanie, treat yourself. Got a half day today since the college closed at 11:30. Nice one. Yeah, honestly, some of that, like, at least where I live, kind of like sleety hail type precipitation is already coming down at like 9 in the morning. So I guess the wintering mix particularly didn't start in earnest until a couple hours later, but regardless, some dicey conditions out there. Juan, you said CCS, right? What kind of classes do you teach there? And then is it in person or virtual? Oh, in Cone, okay. For some reason I just presumed that you taught. Um, Fair enough. Every large institution needs an accountant. And you don't seem to really use the numpad much for an accountant. Or is that just at work? You have a different board there? Yeah, with my adolescent rotation, I've come across a lot of teenagers that are very, very... Oh, nice. Yeah, the W1. That's the next on my list. Yeah, I saw sometime, like, maybe this late spring or summer, Gian is going to release some of those dark green anodized W1s. Well, that's on my list because I have a dark green wing keyless Gian Frog, as well as a dark green one of the Frog Mini. Both of those are wing keyless. I kind of make a joke that they were like Frog and Toad buddies, always together. But yeah, if I can get the W1AT in dark green, also wing keyless, that's gonna be perfect because that's the whole family. Someone told me that I should get a Frog pad and then just re-ano it dark green. Oh man. And then right at home 60s because you don't need to have a pad. Honey, Juan said I can't have a W1 because he doesn't want to match with me. Oh, tragic. Juan, why would you do that? Does that count as cruel and unusual? I'm so sorry that all the issues you've been having with oh my gosh, Windex R1. For those who don't know, like I have the exact same color Windex R1 as Melanie, and they've never had any of those key chatter issues. Although I think mine is hot swap and yours is solar. Maxine saying that Shirley loves the geo anodization colors. Me too. Um, Beautiful finishes, great texture. I just want to have different boards to share. Yeah, I can feel that. We want the full diversity of different layouts for everyone to try. Yeah, and sometimes if like you have similar boards, then you can like kind of present them together, and it's kind of cool. Totally not an economic use of resources, but it's very cool. Um, I'm sure most of you know, but I'm pretty active in that Mechanical Keyboards USA group, and there is one guy there that has 7 Zoom 65 V1s in different anodization colors. And I was very impressed. Um, Real dedication to a specific, not just form factor, but also a specific model. But yeah, he chose different colors for all of them, different keycaps, and it's kind of cool to see them all together. Yeah, Maxine 7. And then so we asked him if he's going to go for the V2, and he's like, probably not. Um, you know how there's like two types of people, like the person who gets the same thing at the on the menu at the restaurant every time because they know that they will enjoy it, and so they get a lot of satisfaction from the expectation meeting reality. And then there's the person who will order something different off of the menu each time because they live for the excitement and the variety that can come from that. Just kind of two points of, or two perspectives and techniques. Do any of you fit into one of those categories? Order the same thing, order something different every time?